Good morning. I hope you had a fab weekend and made the most of it. Hopefully you had some good weather. I found myself a little bit of shade today because it's warm again, but hopefully we'll work through a selection of different exercises using a kettlebell today, but don't worry, again, if you haven't got one, we can improvise and I'll provide some alternatives if you need to. Can be done without any kit, as always, but slightly different today. We are going to do a 5-minute lovely gradual warm-up just to get into it before getting properly started. So 22 minutes in total today, 5-minute warm-up, and we're just going to start with some lovely shoulder rolls. So rolling out those shoulders and smiling, relaxing, breathing. Opposite direction if you haven't already. For those of you that have been to my classes in the past, you'll know these dynamic exercises. So a zigzag in the arms, and as we bring the shoulders back or arms back, we're squeezing the shoulder blades. Good. And rolling out there. Rolling out those wrists in one direction. And then changing direction. Especially if you find yourself feeling some niggles in the wrists when you're doing press-ups or in a plank position, then just trying to stretch out and warm up those wrists. Big wide arm circles. So brushing those arms up past the ears. Biceps just brushing against the ears as you bring the arms back and round and changing direction there. How are you all feeling today? Ready for this? Energized? And shake it out there. Good. And then just loose hugs round to the side. Just loosening off the torso. Just a nice 5 minutes. And shaking it out there. Okay. High knees, but just drawing that knee up, holding, and then back down. Up, pause, back down. 3, 5, just up to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And shaking it out. So again, just trying to be as relaxed as you can. Into some walkaways. So remembering in the walkaway, you're walking down into the plank position, and then when you walk back up, you're trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. And just controlling it. Pausing in the plank, and then opening up at the top. Walking down into plank, pausing, switching that core on, and then walking back up. Walking down, and walking back up, and shaking it out. So 3 of those, and we're then going to add a step through, just warming up the hips a little bit. So we're walking away. But as we walk away in the plank position, we're then going to step that leg up towards the outside of the hand and just pause in that position. Move around freely if you want to. If you feel any tightness, just be aware of that. And then opposite leg. Good. And then back down and walk up. Roll out those shoulders again. Roll out the wrists. Walking away. Step through. Pause. Back into plank. Opposite side. And back into plank. Walk back. Open up the body. Breathe. One more. Walk away. Into plank. Step through. Back. Into plank, opposite leg, back, and final walk through opening up the chest at the top. Okay, we're going to go into some forward lunges. Just warming up, so you should be feeling your heart rate increasing nice and steadily. And then we're just going to rotate. So you're rotating towards that forward leg. Good. Do what you want to with the arms. Hold them together if you want to. Good. Keep that upper body tall. 8, 9, good. And shake it out there, and then into some classic squats. You can't do this without a classic squat, can we? For 10. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, squeeze those glutes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shaking it out. Okay. 5 minutes done. I want you to use this minute before we get started to have a quick sip of water, loosen up if you've got any niggles anywhere, a couple of extra stretches perhaps, dynamic stretches to get nicely warmed up. Grab some water if you haven't already got some. And we're going to go into some star jumps. So the exercises, again, try and stick with me. I'll give you a heads up, but don't worry if you don't know them. Just take a couple of seconds or a few seconds to watch me do the first couple of reps and then get involved. And you can always repeat them. But we're going to start with stars in 15 seconds. Okay, so finding a bit of space, you don't need much space at all. And we're going to start in 5. Just 30 seconds. Are we ready? Off we go. Tapping those hands at the top, nice and light on the toes. Ten seconds to go. Smiling. 2, 1, and shake it out. Quick 15. Just slightly more advanced star jump. We're going to go explosive. So you're going to power up from a slow squat, feet together, powering up, and then back into that squat. 2, 1. Stick with classics if you need to. Stick with me if you can. Go faster if you need to. Regress if you need to. Good. We're going to bring the kettlebell in just a second. But don't worry if you haven't got one. So next exercise, we're going to go single leg lunge, but just holding on to a kettlebell. Okay, both legs are at 90. You can do this without. Drawing that knee down towards the floor, and I'm just holding the kettlebell. Still thinking about core, still thinking about good posture. 10 seconds. Single leg. Remember which leg you're working. Changing over sides there. Whew, it's warm. Opposite side. 15 seconds between each exercise. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. Good. Use that core. Stick with body weight if you need to, or if you want to, or if you haven't got a kettlebell. Do not worry. These exercises are just as beneficial without the extra weight. Keep going. And quick breather. I'm going to change weights now. So if you've got slightly heavier weight, go for it. If you want to stick with the same, we've got swings. 30 seconds. Really power through the legs. Squeeze the glutes. Try not to let your body drop forwards too much. Keeping your core engaged. And quick breather there. Commando plank. So we're on the forearms for this. I'm going to bring the knee up to the side. As so. Back into the middle, heels over the toes, knee up to the outside. Halfway. Two, one, and breathe. Kettlebell deadlifts. Keeping your back beautifully straight on this exercise. Feet nicely grounded. Weight through your heels. Pushing the bottom back. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Shoulders back. Holding that tummy button to spine. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Good. Last one before a quick breather. Bouncing climbers. So maintaining form here. Straight arm plank position to start. Nice and fast if you can. Minutes rest coming up, guys. Here we go. Halfway, 15 seconds. Knee up to the opposite elbow. And breathe. Whew. Good work. So those are the exercises to begin with. We're going to do a second round of those. Same timings. But use this minute just to big deep breaths, have a sip of water, and hopefully now you know the exercises, you know which you can go potentially slightly harder on, which you potentially found more challenging, so regress if you need to, and hopefully you're enjoying it, hopefully you're sticking with me. We are going again in 15 seconds. So back to those star jumps. Same exercises. Are we ready? Whew. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Keep it going. Always think big range of movement, even if that means slowing it down. Especially so on the more explosive movements, like this next one, the explosive star. Big range of movement, slow it down. Off we go. Squat, drive up. Keep it going, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. And shake it out there. Those single leg lunges coming up. Select your weight. Big, deep breaths. Off we go. To make this even more challenging, if you've got a bench or a chair, you can pop your toes onto that chair at the back, so you've got slightly further to lunge down and really feel it in the quads. Good work. Keep going. But if you want to stick to the classics, do so. Whew. A nice 15-second breather in between. Opposite leg. Single leg lunge. If you feel slightly wobbly on the lunge, it's all about midsection. So keep that core nice and tight. You've got this. Good effort. Keep working there. Keep moving. Woo. And a breather. Roll out those wrists. Roll out the shoulders. Kettlebell swings. Off we go. Seconds. And breathe. Back to that commando plank. If you struggled with this one, just hold the plank. That's absolutely fine. Onto the forearms. Less than 10. Keep going. And breathe. 2 exercises before another breather. Kettlebell deadlifts. If you haven't got a weight, just move through the deadlift movement. Over halfway, shoulders back at the top. Squeezing those glutes. 5 seconds. Okay. Our final mountain climbers before a quick breather, and of course a finisher. Let's do this. Mountain climbers, go. Just 30 seconds. Seconds to go. And breathe. Okay, I'm going to chuck that man out of the way. We have got 2 exercises coming up. for the finisher. So, how much energy you got left? Are we still in this together? We are going to move back to back through skaters. So you can either do a jump skater or step through, feet together squat, and then a squat hold. So you're just holding that position, pushing that bottom past 90 degrees if you can. 30 seconds back to back twice. Are we ready? Go. Always keeping your back straight. Always head and chest up if you can. Pushing that bottom down, weight through the heels. Whew. Okay, we're coming up to our first squat hold. Listen out for the beeps. Go. Find your happy place. Mentally breathe. Your legs might be feeling this now, guys, but you can do it. We've got about a minute's work left. 10 seconds in this position. Back to the skater. Nearly there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Back to the skater. A little bit of jelly egg going on. Keep moving. Final push. If you feel a leg burn, embrace it and keep going, knowing you've only got 30 seconds. Squat hold. Boom. Hold it. Weight through your heels. Core tight. Think strong. We can do this. Woo! Less than 15 to go. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And breathe. Have a little walk around. Shake it out. Awesome, awesome work. See that? Sweating, out of breath. I'm with you. Roll out the shoulders. Roll out the wrists. Now please, please go and do some lovely stretching to finish. But just to finish my morning video to you, let's do 3 lovely big deep breaths to try and calm that breathing a little bit. So, number 1. And exhale. Stretching the body. Last one. And relax there. Awesome work as always. Thank you so much for joining me. Comment and let me know how you got along. Love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed it, if you preferred a different type of workout without the weights or slightly different focus, let me know. Requests are welcome as always. And I'm sending lots of love your way this Monday. Mwah. Have fun, take care, bye.